What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, and this is Wednesday Night Tech Talk. A tech show, guys, is all about you guys. So, welcome to the party. Before we get started with roll call tonight, I'm gonna put my disclaimers in, and we're gonna get started with the party. I want to say what's up to everybody that's joining the stream. We do this every Wednesday, so we're going to have some fun as always. And as always, I started something on Wednesdays, which is Open Line Wednesday, which you guys have the opportunity to call in. I'm going to put a phone number in the stream, and you guys call in and, hey, let's talk about tech. All right, so let's see. Before we get started here, let me go ahead and put in all my information. Shouts out to everybody that the notification squad that's getting all the notifications. All right, so it is 7/5 of 2017. Man. All right, so guys, we are in the 7th month. This is weird because we are getting ready to close out the year. It's gonna be over before you even know it. So let's see. Let me go and put in my tags. Boom. All right. Yeah, put that in there too. All right, cool. All right, so I want to say what's up to everybody that's joining the stream. Shouts out to everybody that's watching the replay. I know a lot of you guys that can't catch the stream. Y'all guys like to watch the replay. So shouts out to everybody that like to watch the replay. Shouts out to you. And man, I see a lot of you guys that watch the replay. Y'all do leave a lot of comments. So thank y'all guys very much for watching the replay. And yes, let me save this. Let's go on and get into it. And yes, let's go do here, do there, and booyah. All right, so before we get started, let's go on and make sure we got an audio check and sound check. Well, audio check, sound check. Audio and visual check. Make sure the video's good, audio's good. Thumbs up to everybody that the audio and the video is good. So we're going to make sure we're good here. Yes. All right. Hello from the new UK. UK is in the building. I discovered your channel through Mr. J Wills today. Yes, this is my first live stream. Love your channel. Keep up the work. Listen, for everybody that's just joining the live stream, if you are new to the YouTube channel, welcome to the YouTube channel. Also, go down and hit that subscribe button. We have a very entertaining talk. But on Wednesdays, it's all about you guys. So I'm going to put the phone number in the stream, and we're going to go ahead on and we're going to do roll call in a minute. But all right, so we good. All right, so let's go on and get this roll call out the way. I want to say what's up to everybody in the stream. Jerry's in the stream. What's up with you? All right, so every Wednesday, every time I do a stream, guys, for everybody that's new, we do roll call. I give all you guys shots out from whatever city, what state, what country, wherever you live at. I give you guys full shots out. So, all right. Oh, yeah. TJ, we going to call in. Give me a second. Let's go and get the roll call out the way. Tanner. So earlier today, I was on Tanner's live stream. He does a live stream also on Wednesdays. He do it an hour prior to my stream. So shouts out to Tanner. He does his live stream right before I do mine. So you got YouTubers all day doing live streams. So, man, it's like fun times. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good. All right. Hi, I'm new to the internet. Shouts out to Jared. Shouts out to Richard in the building. What's up with you? Yes. Lewis, thanks, Elvin. I love your rant about the G6 and the G5 Plus being a trap phone. Only pay $100. Yeah. Look, I talk about the G6. A lot of people like me to do that G6 rant. I kind of perfected it, right? A lot of people, they just love for me to say that all that stuff I say about the G6, right? So maybe on tonight I might do that. That might be pretty cool. Yes. Yes, so shouts out to Lewis, shouts out to the UK in the building, shouts out to Austria in the building. Yes. What's going on with your jail in the building? I see you there. Yes, welcome to the live stream. Tanner in the building. I got Michael in the building. What's up with you? We doing that roll call. So we give your name and where you're from. We got the Dirty South in the building. The Dirty South. Hey, let me tell you something. You know, the name of the Dirty South, right? You know, when you come into the Dirty South, when you on an airplane, just say you coming from Miami or something, right? And you look at the pretty blue water and you coming down to Louisiana or you coming down to Texas and you see that blue pretty water, go to that ugly, muddy looking water, looking filthy, dirty. Booyah, you in the dirty South. Shout out to Corey in the building. Yes, men's basketball league in the building. What's up with you? Philly Jazzy Jeff in the building. Sean is in the building. Jerry is in the building. Tide, Pennsylvania in the building. Welcome. All right. Yes, see, Johnny is in the building. What's up? Hey, easy. I'm still waiting on that that mansion. Yeah, listen. Yeah, we talked about that Monday, and oh yeah, so that was epic. Yes. All right. Oh man, Gary's in the building. Nola. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, guys. So let's go on and put the phone number down in the stream. Boston is in the building. We got Boston. South Beast is in the building. Yes. So let me go and put the phone number down in the stream. All right. And the phone lines is wide open for anybody that want to call in and discuss what you need to discuss, what you want to discuss, what you think about the tech. Now, before we get into it, and let's go on and get into some tech news, right? Let's get into some tech news. Hey, we got some special deals going on. Check this out. Like Newegg right now has the Honor 8 for $319. Now let me tell you something. It's so funny. It's so funny that I just dropped a video yesterday about the Honor 8, right? Shouts out to everybody that watched that video. Woo, man, that video was fun. So I just did a video about the Honor 8. It's in the VIP section. Check it out, right? Yes, that was I like doing that video. That was so much fun doing that video. But now Newegg got a deal. Newegg got a deal with the hang on a second before we get into the phone calls. Hold on one second. Newegg is doing a deal with the Honor 8. All right, that's crazy. That is crazy, right? Honor 8, guys. If you want an epic flagship, please check out my videos of the Honor 8. I got so many videos of the Honor 8. I just got a brand new video I just posted about the Honor 8. A brand new video. You want to get your giggles on? Watch that video. Just read the title of the video. I promise you want to watch it. Yes. So Newegg got some stuff going on. Also, we got some other news, and it just popped up about a Surface phone. Now, you know, guys, we've been talking about a Surface phone since I've been on YouTube. And we've been hearing about a Surface phone forever. Why it's popping up in the news today? Why? Why a Surface phone is popping up in the news? Crazy. Don't understand. Don't know why. It's insane. It's insane. I am so tired. I am so tired of this Surface news, right? This Surface phone. Just release the damn thing already. Now, I got some really good, interesting news for you right now. Remember that Nokia 6? Remember the Nokia 6? Check this out. They got a Nokia 8. A Nokia 8 that might give a lot of flagships a run for their money. A Nokia 8. Check these specs out, right? The Nokia 8 is coming with a 2K resolution. 6-inch device with a 2K resolution. Snapdragon 835 processor, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of internal storage, all the bells and whistles, and we hearing a price point for under $500. What? Wait, what? A price point of $469? Wait, let me recap the specs. 6-inch device, 2K display, 835 processor, 6 gigs of RAM, all the bells and whistles, right? 128 gigs of storage at a price point of under $500. What? All right, so keep that on deck, guys. We're going to see what this rumor is about. That's a rumor that some of the stuff is in some news, guys. I'm just reporting the news. If anything that's floated over the internet, guys, you got to take with a grain of salt. I'm just saying what I'm seeing on some of the stuff that I'm seeing in tech news, okay? Also, we got something reporting that that T-Mobile is doing a little hush-hush price increase. So, listen, guys, just some of the things you just have to know. I don't know I mean, according to some of the news that it's not verified yet. I haven't seen no increase in my bill yet, so I don't know. We have to see. We're gonna follow up on that. If T-Mobile is is doing the price increase, we'll find out. All right. All right. And also, LG showed off the G6 Plus in a promo video. So they must have a promo video floating out there on LG about the G6 Plus. All right. Now, let me go ahead on and tell y'all guys the specs of the G6 Plus. An 835 processor. All right. Looking like we got an 835 processor, 128 gigs of storage. I don't see a size. It still look like it's still kind of sketchy news, but we are hearing something about an 835 processor and quad DAC and all the bells and whistles. So hopefully LG will come up, and that might be the V30. All right, I don't know. Maybe they might be calling it the G6 Plus, but that might be the V30. So, all right. The phone lines is open, guys. The person that just call us back. Call me back. I was reading the news. I want to get through that a little bit. But, yeah, so let me get into your guys' comments. Let's see. Lewis is in the building. Call in, Albert. Only for new customers. Mark Teasy in the building. Can't call, see, because Albert can't call. BG Tech Life is in the building. Yeah, the G6 is the same size as the normal G6. All right, with updated specs. Obviously, we knew that this was going to happen. All right, so let's go on and get this call. Yo, you live on Easy Tech Talk. Who is this?
TJ.
Whoa, what's up with you, TJ? Let me make sure you're nice and loud so everybody can hear you. All right, you good to go. What's up?
What's up? About that T-Mobile news. For price increase. Mm-hmm. The people that already like have T-Mobile and been with them for more than a few years and are grandfathered in, are they gonna see price increase with their bill or no?
I don't know. Some of the news that I'm seeing today is that T-Mobile is doing a price increase. I don't know. It's a real sketchy. It's real sketchy. It's nothing. What I'm seeing is too concrete right now. We have to wait and see till we get further news. But that don't surprise us. I mean, all of them kind of give you good deals at the moment, and all of a sudden they kind of creep up a little bit. So we got to wait and see what the news is going to be about. But let me see. Let me see if I can find a little more news about this. All right. Let me give you the news that I have. Let's see. T-Mobile retail employees talked to an unknown source. All right, that T-Mobile is planning to increase their price of the OnePlus add-on this week, which is $5 per month. And T-Mobile is planning to bump it up to $10. So it was $5 a month. They plan on bumping up an extra line for $10 a month. All right, so let's see what that's all about, including 10 gigs of tethered hotspot and all that stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. So I think it's going to be like add a line instead of, I think, like $5 or whatever. They're going up to $10.
Oh,
so,
I see.
Right. So I don't think.
So
I don't think.
That extra, say you add a line, that's going to be basically $10, and then.
Right. Right. So I mean, you look.
With the 10 tethered gigs of.
Right.
Internet.
Well, you know what the thing about it is. One thing about it, man, is that sometimes prices have to go up. I mean, it's not good for the consumer. We don't never want prices to go up. I mean, when you go to the store and you go get a gallon of milk, eggs, milk, and bread, man, you already at $10, $10-12 just for 3 items. So things are expensive, man. I mean, I remember back a long time ago when I used to buy stuff, man. Stuff used to be cheap, right? I mean, you remember the
like $4 or $5.
Yeah, it used to be very cheap, but now, stuff is expensive. So I think what's going on now is that, along with everything else, guys, everything get high. I mean, look at what's going on in the mobile market. Everything is high. Everything is high in the mobile market.
But that Nokia 8.
Yes. Nokia 8. Go ahead.
I've been hearing news and rumors about that for about like a month now already.
Yes. So the Nokia 6 is already available, like $150, $170 on Amazon, which is a very good price for what you're getting. But now we're hearing about the Nokia 8, what beast of a specs, right? 6-inch, 2K. Again, if it looks like the 6, then I don't know. We have to see what it's all about. But hopefully, and that's good competition. You know, the Nokia 6, the Nokia 8, we need competition. We need something to get our minds off of OnePlus.
Yeah.
So, you know.
But with the Nokia 8, I think what they're going after is the mid-tier market of phones.
Well, that may be the case. You know what I'm saying? That may be the case. That may be the case that, they going for the mid-tier market or whatever. But, hey, good, it's always good to see competition. Now, I would like for Nokia to hit a carrier store. I mean, the whole thing about, to me, is hitting the carrier stores. You know, I mean, because here's the thing, especially in the United States. The United States, you have to be in the carrier stores. So people can go in, they can touch it, they can feel it, they can play around with it. If they got a problem, they can return it. I think that's a big thing right there. Even if you can sell it at Best Buy, sell it at some type of retail. I don't care if you sell it at Walmart. Do something. Get it out there so people can touch it. People can feel it. People can, do what they got to do with it. So just like us techies, you got the average consumer that might want to walk in the store and say, you know what, I've been hearing about this essential phone, right? And I cannot just touch, let me look at it, let me touch it, let me feel it, let me play around with it, let me buy it. And I got 14 days.
Unlike OnePlus.
Well, unlike OnePlus, right. I got 14 days that I can touch it, feel it, play around with it. If I don't like it, I can return it. I like that. I like that. Now, don't get me wrong. Amazon is pretty good. I buy a lot of stuff from Amazon, but at least you could go into a store, you could touch it, you could feel it, you could play around with it, you could get the crappy salesman to try to sell it to you, or they're going to try to sell you an iPhone or whatever, right? But at least you could buy that device, go home with it. If you don't like it, you don't like the photos, you don't like the way it feels good in your hand and all that stuff, you can't get accessories for it. If it don't have a headphone jack because you got to have the little plug or whatever, then return it. And that's what I like about like the carrier stores, a Best Buy, a Walmart, a local, somewhere where you could get it nationwide, where you could touch it and stuff like that. So I think what could happen is these carriers, these people, these OEMs that's coming out with all these phones, why come out with it if you can't get it in the carrier stores? And I understand a lot of them don't want to come into the carrier stores. They just like to sell through eBays and on their websites and all that stuff like that. So sometimes you take a risk. Sometimes you buy a phone, you take a risk. You buy a phone, you take a risk. If you don't like it, you can, it'd be one of those things. I don't know. What else you got on your mind, buddy?
What else I got on my mind is where OnePlus is going right now. I feel like that company's gonna vanish in the next year, probably.
What company?
OnePlus.
Oh, OnePlus. I don't know, man. I think OnePlus.
I feel like they're gonna just vanish.
You think?
Yep. Because for
I don't know.
How many years have they had that 1080 display on their phones? For a few years now. And consumers are getting mad because not only is the 1080 display, they're having 10 issues with that phone, and all kinds of different stuff.
Okay. Well, let me give you my take on this. I think OnePlus is for techies. And I do agree with you on some of those aspects. The OnePlus device, in my opinion, is not for the average consumer because the average consumer don't know about OnePlus. The techies does, us techies, which is a large community. And you're right, the tech community is upset over OnePlus, over some of the things of their practices. And I believe, yes, you're right. The techie community do want a quad AC display. Some techies do want the best of the best at that price that they're charging. So I agree with you that that OnePlus do need to step their game up. But I don't know about the average consumer. You know, I mean, if you walk up to anybody and say, "Hey, what you think about OnePlus?" and the average consumer, they go say, "I don't."
They're just gonna look at you, and be like,
Yeah.
"Are you talking about math?"
You know, I don't know, man. I mean, it just one of those things that, yeah, you know, you say, what you think about the OnePlus 5? Oh, is that a mathematical problem? I mean, what you trying to teach me something? I don't know, right? So that's what I'm saying. But
See, me, I think, and I'm an average consumer and a techie too, but as far as OnePlus goes, I see it vanishing in the next probably year.
I don't know if OnePlus gonna vanish. I mean, I hear what you're saying, TJ. I think
because all these issues with the OnePlus 5, the paint coming off, and then the issues when you turn the phone backwards.
All right, so what TJ talking about, guys, is all the videos, all the news for the last, God, since the OnePlus device has been out, about inverted screens, upside down screens, also backward screens, audio that's backwards. We've been hearing reports that audio is recording backwards, and I don't know. I mean, instead of left, you're getting right. That type of stuff. Also, he's talking about some of the other issues with OnePlus, as far as something that's going on with the code, with cheating on a benchmark test and all that stuff like that. And plus, TJ is talking about 1080p display. Now, with all that said and done, I still don't think that OnePlus is going to fall. I don't think OnePlus is small like people think it is. You know, I mean, they're a parent company of Oppo, so I don't. You know, which is a very large company overseas. I don't know if OnePlus go fall. Now, if they are gonna fall with this device, then whatever the OnePlus 5T go come out is gonna fix some of those issues with the OnePlus 5. So I don't know, TJ. You know what?
That's a true. That is probably a true statement, or probably not.
Yeah. Cool beans. All right, man. My phone ringing off the hook. I'm going to let you go. I really appreciate you calling in, and I'm going to go and get the next call in.
Stay tuned to the stream like always.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So that was TJ. Appreciate him coming. All right. Appreciate him coming. Appreciate it coming. All right, here we go. We got next caller calling in. Yo, what's up with you? Lewis in the building.
Hey, I just wanted to talk about OnePlus and different carriers versus outside of the United States.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the OnePlus company, if we look at the history, it has more bad than good. OnePlus 1, it was excellent phone, but the 2 and the X was garbage. Then 3 and 3T revived the company. Then the OnePlus 5, the only reason it's going crazy like that, what a lot of people proving that they have opened the phone and have, capability and they're smart on coding and everything. They did all that and they find out that all those issues because OnePlus trying to please their customer. They niche customers, but they're not, no, a lot of people don't know about them. The special area of techies that know about them. And the reason is, you don't go fast to please your customer because then the product's not going to be correct. Because you want the inventory and the investment back. That's not going to hurt you by going super fast and trying to get the product out there. Which, for example, it happened with the Note 7. See, I'd rather wait a little longer, even though we make fun of the Surface phone, but I'd rather get it right. Not wait forever, but wait a certain amount of months and then release it. That's
Right.
my take on that.
Yeah, I mean, for us techies, the news and only news besides Rob Kardashian, is
Oh, yeah.
all about the OnePlus. And you know what? At this point, maybe, just maybe, OnePlus like this publicity. I mean, think about this. It's getting around, right? I mean, all the news of OnePlus, maybe, maybe OnePlus might be sitting back and saying, you know what? God, dog, everybody doing marketing for us. We don't have to do any marketing, whether that is negative marketing or positive marketing. Maybe, just maybe, all this crap about OnePlus is raising the bar as far as marketing. So what a lot of people might say, well, wait a minute, let me check this phone out. A lot of people might be saying, well, maybe I'll wait till the OnePlus 5T, right? So it makes this dramatic wait, like the OnePlus 5T go be better than ever, go fix everything what the OnePlus 5 didn't do. It's going to have a good screen, it's going to have this, it's going to have that. And I think, hopefully, that the OnePlus 5T will fix, and we will know shortly, because as we know how OnePlus take care of business, we won't have to wait too long for the OnePlus 5T. It'll come out pretty quick in the next couple of months. So,
Yeah, because you know what, I disagree with their marketing, but we know they are capable of making good phones. I'm not bashing them. I'm just being a neutral, because the 3 and the 3T excellent phones, so they have the ability to make good phones. It's just, for me, in my opinion, I think they rush the product to please the customers.
yeah.
That's what I think it happened. I mean, I could be wrong, but, and also I don't think they're gonna vanish away within 1 year. In the end, one thing, the OnePlus is not an original phone. For me, it's a recycled phone of the Oppo R11, because that came a week earlier or 2 weeks earlier, something like that, called me,
Yeah.
before the OnePlus came out. So that's the parent company. I guess they have a lot of shelf, or, they're like, oh, this is all we're going to give you. You know what I mean? OnePlus being cheap, probably they want to pay more money, so they took whatever's left over in the inventory.
Right. So, I mean, at this point, I think, right now, I mean, probably without a shadow of a doubt, when the OnePlus 5, which when it's out, they already working on the predecessor, which is the OnePlus 5T. So all the shortcomings of the OnePlus 5 will probably be fixed in a few months. So, I mean, and I agree with you. A lot of people agree that, when you're looking at the OnePlus 5, you're looking at the Oppo R1 or whatever it's called, or maybe some people say it look like an iPhone 7. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree that, and OnePlus, I believe, did come on record and say that they do look at flagships and they try to capitalize on, their flagship, whatever flagship that's out. So I think that OnePlus is going to probably get it right with the OnePlus 5T. Now, a lot of people was making assumptions that maybe OnePlus ought to maybe recall the OnePlus 5s, which I doubt. That's probably not going to happen. I believe, just like what the statement that Carl Pay made, that if you don't like your OnePlus 5, return it. So I think that's where we're going to be at with that. If you don't like your OnePlus 5, if you run into issues with the OnePlus 5, all you got to do is return it. It wasn't as bad to return when I returned mine. So,
Yeah, but talking about that, you see, now changing a little bit the subject, it's still kind of related. You see how they sell the phone? It's not in the carrier store. That's the next topic I want to talk before I get off the phone.
Okay.
In the United States, you got to touch the phone and feel it. And most people would like to do that, but that's United States. I don't know how other parts of the world work, but I've been hearing on my little research that some other part of the world, they buy the phone outright. They don't have a choice to pay a down payment or pay little by little and then pay it faster before the down payment's over, like Cafe Meta. So I don't know how that works, but I'm hearing that some other countries you just got to buy it outright. So sometimes I don't think they have the luxury to see the phone.
Right, you're right. And so in the United States, for everybody that don't know, in the United States, we do have carrier payment plans. All right. In the United States, you go to your favorite carrier, you drop about 100 bones on it, you got a phone. Some carriers, you buy one, get one free. You really ain't getting it for free, but you buy one, get one free. And so abroad, y'all guys don't have that same luxury of putting $100 down to get an $800 phone. So in the United States, we got this sparrow factor. We've sparrowed in the United States. Not us tech reviewers, because we pay full price for devices, but for the average consumer, they could walk into a store and they play with the device, feel it, play around with it, and then put $100 down, and they walk right out the door with a $900 phone, and they just make payments every month on their monthly bill, and they can keep the device. It's called a device payment plan. It's like buying a car. Unfortunately, some in different countries, y'all guys not fortunate like us in the United States, which again, look, the carrier, remember when that went away for a while, like the payment plans and all that contracts and stuff like that? Didn't that go away for like a month or two, and you had to come up front with all the money, and all of a sudden things didn't work out that well, so they went and they call it a device payment plan, which to me, it ain't nothing but a contract, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to pay for the phone. And I think in the United States, it's much easier to get a phone. I mean, think about this. Galaxy S8 come out. You walk into AT&T, give them about $150, you walk out of there with a $900 phone. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot different in the States.
And sometimes the only thing, sorry to interrupt you, the only thing you pay really, you're not really even paying $100. You pay only the taxes. Well, that's what the T-Mobile do it, because I've been with T-Mobile 10 years and a half. And when I got my iPhone 7, the only thing I had to pay is the taxes. Because I live in Boston, so Boston, Massachusetts have taxes. I don't know about non-tax states. That's a different story, how they do it. But I just pay the taxes. I only pay like $60 or $70, something less than $100, and I had the phone in my hand.
Right.
And then what I did is I'm almost done paying it. I need one more payment.
Right. So what happens is once you pay taxes, and T-Mobile does that, a lot. You walk in there, you get a LG G6, you put about $50 down, which is probably the taxes or whatever. Then you walk out, and you got a phone, and you pay, $15-20, and you bill extra for 2 years, and you got the phone. And I'm seeing a lot of people saying in Canada they have that also. Also, Corey make a good point. U.S. promote debt. Look, I couldn't agree with you more, because yes, that means that if you buy a $1,000 phone, you only put about $100 on it. You got to pay it off in 2 years. Yeah, you in debt for 2 years against a $1,000 phone. So it's called convenience. Like sometimes you don't want to go to Walmart because the Walmart lines are very, very long. You'll go to a corner store. You know that you're going to pay more for that corner store, but it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? You can walk in and walk out 5-10 minutes, boom, you're done. But if you walk into a Wally World, you have to stand in the line 45 minutes just for a pack of braids, So, it's one of those things that you're paying for convenience. So, all right, buddy, what else you got to talk about? My phones is blowing up over here.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, that's the last thing. And the last thing I want to say, folks, don't forget to hit the like button and check all the social media link and Patreon. That's the AKA VIP if you want to become a member.
Yes.
Support.
Yes.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you. All right, Lewis, guys. Woo! One thing about Lewis, when he come on this stream, he always spit knowledge. Man. Yep. So the phone line's wide open. A few people's calling in, guys. So if you want to call back in, go ahead and call back in. All right. Call back in. Let me put the phone number back in the stream so we can get some fresh callers in. I had some people call in earlier. All right. So yes, you could call in. I just put the number back in the stream. So you are more than welcome to call in. It'd be nice. Yes, good job, Lewis. Lewis always does a good job when he call in, man. I mean, man, shouts out to Lewis. Shouts out to TJ. It is awesome. Just awesome. All right, so we got another caller. Yo, you live on Wednesday Night Tech Talk with your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solution. Who is this?
What's up, Eagle? This is Rob Pouncey.
Rob, what's up with you?
What's up, my brother?
Hey, it's all good. What's happening with you, man? Rob, God's first time caller. So, hey, what's up with you?
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. We losing you. Hold on. I can't hear you. You're breaking out.
Oh, my bad. I got into your stream a little late, so I thought I'd give you a call. I saw the number pop up.
That's it. You on deck. You on deck.
Yo. So let me ask you something. You was talking about OnePlus, with that one guy talking about how it's gonna go out of business or whatever. I don't think so. That kind of threw me off right there.
I don't think so. Hello?
Another thing.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. You got the flow. Go ahead.
Am I breaking up for easy?
No, you good, man. You good.
All right. Oh, yeah, and another thing I wanted to bring up, T-Mobile, they got a lease thing now where you can lease the phone from 12 to 18 months, and they can get you into a new phone faster.
Yeah, T-Mobile does have all kinds of different incentives. They do have the Jump program. I believe if you was grandfathered into the Jump program, you could get it. You know what I'm saying? It's all good with the Jump program. So, yeah, T-Mobile does have some incentive because they do want you. One thing that I like about T-Mobile, and I have T-Mobile, a lot of lines with T-Mobile, is that they don't care what phone you put on their network. I mean, you could just pop in a GSM SIM and you are good to go. And they don't care. You know what I'm saying? You just buy a phone from overseas. You just put the T-Mobile SIM in it and booyah. Now, you might have to change the APN sometimes. But other than that, I love the flexibility of T-Mobile. I really do.
I agree with you 100%. I do. I like T-Mobile. I recently got a Cricket account. And Cricket been doing me pretty fine, too. But I think I like T-Mobile a little better.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what. Not only that I have a lot of lines with T-Mobile, the cost factor is not that high. And I love the flexibility of T-Mobile. It works good for me. And I like it. All right. So you said you got thrown off about OnePlus. What is it about OnePlus that got you thrown off?
Oh, no. I was thrown off about the conversation that you was having with the gentleman about how he thought the company was going to go out of business. And I found that kind of strange, to make such a observation about a company that, that's a tech company, basically. I mean, they're trying to slide over into the mainstream. I think that's what they want to do, but I just found it kind of strange. Us tech guys, we don't mind phones that might have some quirks here and there. We won't accept trash, but we don't mind quirks and problems with phones.
Right. I agree with you. And that's the whole thing. My observation that OnePlus came into business with this type of slogan. Now, whether or not they got away from that slogan, it's all proof in the pudding. But at the end of the day, I believe that OnePlus go come out with the 5T and the 6, and they go capitalize. And they just like with every tech company, they learn from their mistakes. They learn, and believe me, us tech community, we go off if something ain't right, or we go talk about it. That's one thing about it is we go talk about it if it ain't right.
Yes, sir. You're right about that. Do you think that they didn't do a 2K screen because of cost or availability, or do you think it was just they wanted to keep the price down on the phone?
Well, this is my opinion. I believe that OnePlus probably got a lot of 1080p panels. I mean, they probably flooded with the panels. That's one thing. And the second thing is that if you already have panels already sitting in the warehouse, why not use them and get paid for them? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not come up with a 2K display? You know what? I think at this point, it's about time for them to come out for the 2K display. I think the cost cutting, even though the cost is going up, I think at this point, if OnePlus want to not settle if the OnePlus want to be a flagship killer, that they got to give you all the bells and whistles if you go up premium on your price. So if OnePlus is going to keep that no settling and flagship killer slogan, that they got to stop settling, and they have to handle their business. Now, as far as them making a profit and all that stuff like that, listen, it's like this. When Apple first came out with the first iPhone, they was expensive. And they've always been expensive. So we expect them to be expensive. Same thing with Samsung. But when you come out with a cheap product, it's very difficult to come out with a cheap product and then raise your price and then not giving you something besides specs. And I think that's the thing that had a lot of people kind of in the outrage. They all figured, listen, stay with the 6 gigs of RAM, give us a 2K display. You know what I'm saying? I think don't give us a Oppo R1 body. Give us a unique body. Give us a OnePlus body, you know? Don't give us something that take cues from other manufacturers, which they all do it. We know this already. But don't settle. That, you know, I mean, that's what we look for, a manufacturer like a OnePlus that go say, we're going to take care of business. We're going to take the market by storm. You know, I mean, come out with something that you have your chest out. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do.
Right.
And a lot of people are disappointed, that's all.
Right. And I got one word. If they don't get themselves together, Axon 7 the ZTE going to be the new company that's going to be the flagship killer. They gave me a 2K panel on the Axon 7 last year.
Yes, sir. So, you know what? If you're not following, listen, I just dropped a video yesterday. Oh my God. I just dropped a video yesterday in my VIP link. And you bring up a good point. If I could get an Exxon 7 for $400, there's a 2K display, front facing speakers, all aluminum body, good front panel, all the bells and whistles for $400. Hey, that's what you got to do. That's a flagship killer. That is never settling, because you get the best of both worlds. You get a 2K display, you get aluminum body, you get premium, and you don't pay for premium, but you get premium. So I do agree. And look, the Exxon 7, for people that don't know, Exxon 7 is a gorgeous device. Beautiful. I mean, 2K display, I mean, awesome. Now, do you get the best cameras on the planet? No, but you don't get the best cameras with OnePlus neither. You see what I'm saying? So you look at it like that too, and I agree with you 100%. Hey, Exxon 7, they can do it. They did it.
Yep, I agree. All right, Easy, I ain't going to hold up the stream. I'm going to let somebody else get in, brother. I really appreciate you talking to me, man, and thanks for checking in on my stream the other night. I appreciate you.
Hey, man, it's all good. Look, let me tell you something. Hold on before you leave. Y'all guys was clowning me, say, man, I know every Easy story. I remember this because I was laughing my butt off. Who that was? Not Forbes Tech at Work. It was one of the guys on the stream. He was like, I go on Easy stream and I know every story that Easy say. I was like, damn, that's what
Alan.
Alan. That's right, Alan. He was like, Easy, I know every story that you say. I'm like, damn, I must say the same stories a lot.
Nah, man. It's just us, us guys, we call ourselves, we like under 2K, the 2K guys, and we got a lot of respect for the guys like y'all who kind of in a lot of ways paving the way for us. So we got a lot of respect for you. We try to figure out when we want to do our stream so we don't step on your feet and some of the other guys' feet that we respect.
Yes, sir.
So, that's basically all, man. It's just nothing but respect and love for you.
Man, let me tell you something. I respect you guys. I watch y'all guys' channel, man. I watch y'all videos. I try to be on all y'all guys' streams, man. And, every time I see a notification come from you guys, man, I'm in there. Sometimes I don't always comment because I watch a lot of YouTube. Obviously, I watch a lot of YouTube. And I do watch y'all streams. Y'all streams are very interesting. So keep it up, man. Keep that panel going, and y'all gonna be all right.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Thank you for
right.
calling.
All right, holla at you.
All right. Later.
Bye.
One of the things that I like here is that I acknowledge that you got some up and coming YouTubers that's fighting hard, working hard to try to get themselves where they need to go. You got real YouTubers out there. Real YouTubers out there. All right, so we got somebody calling in. Let's go ahead and answer the phone. Yo, you live with Easy Tech Talk on the Wednesday.
What's going on, E? This is Jay Will.
Wow, we got Jay Will in the building. Now, see, one thing that I find that when I get big, like people like Jay Will and Forbes Tech at Work and all that, I want to be just like y'all, man. What's up with you?
You crazy, bro. We all in the same boat, bro.
Yes, sir.
We trying to get there together.
Yes, sir. So, what you think of what's going on in the news, man? I'm seeing all this stuff going on, and you know, all the news been about OnePlus and all this stuff, and I done been talking about it since I blew in my face. And what you think about all this stuff, man?
I think OnePlus is. I heard the other guy say that they probably gonna get shut down. I was like, whoa, no disrespect, but I don't even know what that's about. But yeah, I don't think OnePlus is going anywhere. And I think they're gonna continue to succeed in the tech community. A lot of us, we look at what they're bringing out, and as a reviewer in the tech community, that's what OnePlus is sitting in at, and that's what they're trying to please. They're trying to please OnePlus fans, and they're doing a good job at it. The OnePlus 3T, I still think is a fantastic phone. Yeah. And you were just talking about the Axon 7. That's still a beast of a phone. I would never get rid of my Axon 7.
Right.
Man. I just can't do it. Yeah. The OnePlus, though, I don't think they're going anywhere. Again, no disrespect to that gentleman. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I just don't feel like they're going anywhere. I think that the OnePlus 5 is taking them over the map. I've been looking at the news, and it's taking them over. The tech community is getting excited about that phone, because it's got 8 gigs of RAM, and it's supposed to be really fast. So hopefully I'll be able to give my thoughts on it soon. And but I had a question for you, man. I've been watching the stream. I just don't comment much, like you said, but. What you think about that? Now you already touched on it a little bit, but I had another one for you too. First, the Essential phone, with the exclusive stuff. I know you talked about this a little bit, but with the exclusive stuff going on with it, like what direction I talked about this also. You probably saw it, but I just feel like it disappeared. Like what happened? Like they just. I know it's going to come out, but. What you think is going on? What happened with that?
Well, here's the thing. I said this. I said we got one strike against Andy Rubin. He came out. He said the phone was gonna be out by the end of the month, which the end of the month is gone, and we in the new month. We heard that Sprint was gonna have it exclusively, but if you do want to purchase the device, it's available online. Last time I looked online, it was still saying pre-order, so I don't know. It wasn't available. The last time I went on there a few days ago, it wasn't available for direct purchasing. Now, as far as Sprint, I no commercials, no marketing, no nothing on Sprint right now for the Essential phone. So I don't know what happened. It just disappeared. We're not hearing anything about the Essential phone. And it being exclusive, I think, look, as bad as Sprint has been for the last few years, I think Sprint needed. Even though I don't like it, I think Sprint needed. Yeah. Think about the U11, the Essential phone. Man, Sprint needs it.
The U11's on sale right now too, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Sprint has it on sale.
And that's what I'm saying. Like Sprint was the first ones that really took the G6 and put that on sale. So I think Sprint need this. And so even though I don't like, exclusive, like the Pixel and all that stuff like that, I want to take my hat off to Sprint that they've been a company that's been needing some spark.
Mean, they need something, man.
When you walk into a Sprint,
if they do get with T-Mobile, you already know what's going to happen.
Right.
T-Mobile's going to be the leader in that situation.
Right. I mean, when you walk into a Sprint, it's like crickets, I mean, at least now when you walk into Sprint, you got a little excitement going on. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Sprint. We got phones. We got phones now. You got the lady at the door.
One more for you, and then I'm going to get out of here, man. I got one more because you actually picked up the Moto Z Play a little later in the game, and you said you really liked it, and you saw me harp over it. What you think about the Moto Z2 Play, now that that's coming, what I'm saying? Like, it's out, what I'm saying? The inside traffic is really good. You're gonna pick it up. You're gonna wait a little bit, and pick it up like you did last time. You're gonna wait a few months, let it bury, die down a little bit, then grab it.
Yeah, you know what? One of the things about the Moto Z Play is a fantastic device. I like the way it's designed. It's a beautiful, beautiful all glass. I love that. I'm a fan for glass. I love glass phones because it's one of those beautiful things, and I liked it. But the Z Play changed the game a little bit. They're going with all metal, which I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but with the specs, it's just a minor spec bump. And I don't know, I don't understand why that happened neither. It just kind of got me confused on the direction of Lenovo. What they doing right now? I mean, think about this. I touched bases about this about the Tango phone, right? I mean, you got Apple that just lay up there and messed over the market with WWDC, with the AR and VR coming out at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And you look at a device like Lenovo, the Tango phone, which is the Fab 2 Pro, and you say to yourself, now, wait a minute, Lenovo has something hot. You know what I mean? What happened to Project Tango? I mean, it just went down in the dugout, and then here come Apple with WWDC with their chest out, and Tim Cook walking across stage, dogging Android and Microsoft out at the same time.
Yeah. I remember hitting you up saying, hey, the phone. You was like, man, it's a good phone, but it's not getting no support right now. So I really want to pull the trigger on it because I got my military thing, and I could grab that phone for like $300. I was like, man, you was like, man, Jay,
it's no support.
He was telling me, Jay, you don't know, man, the support might not be there for you. So that Lenovo joint, that big one, that got that 6.4, that's a hot phone, man. I think I watched every video you got on it, man, and I was convinced. But I wonder if it's going to get
phone, Jay, but
the support.
I mean, it's stuck on Android 6. If you go to the Lenovo website, they got it slated for Android, N. But I mean, we'll be in 2019 by the time we get it. I think it's a dead product, man. You don't hear anything about Project Tango anymore. I mean, we were supposed to get the Zenfone 3 AR phone on Verizon Wireless like 2 months ago, and that phone faded away. What I don't understand, I am so upset at the direction Android going as a operating system. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you let Apple, that was kind of behind a little bit, then all of a sudden WWDC, they just took everything and just manslaughtered Android and Microsoft. While Microsoft coming out with laptops that's running RT with Velvet and stuff on their keyboards, Apple is coming out throwing the thunder. Like, hey, we putting 128 gigs of RAM, and I'm like, God, what? I'm like,
how many people are going to actually switch to an iPhone though? Android users, I don't know a lot of Android users actually leave Android completely and go to Apple. But I've seen a lot of Apple people switch to Android, and because of customization, they're starting to realize, hey, I can't even put a widget on my screen. And that's my biggest gripe probably with Apple.
Right.
But I gotta use their other products. The iPhone is at the bottom of my list, but I gotta use a Mac. I gotta use an iPad. I gotta use all those things because they just run better than anything that I have at the moment. But you see yourself switch to Mac completely?
Well, I'm on Mac sometimes, and I do use Final Cut Pro because Adobe Premiere Pro I have an i7 processor. I have an i7 with 16 gigs of RAM and all the stuff, all the new editing now that I'm doing on this YouTube channel. It's Adobe Premiere Pro. I just got to invest in a new PC. So I'm doing Final Cut Pro a little bit on my MacBook Pro. And Final Cut Pro is a little better than Adobe Premiere Pro because Adobe Premiere Pro, I mean, I got dedicated graphics cards and it's still this. And that's why I never switched to 4K recording. I can't do 4K, not with at my current state. And so me and the Oracle, we are discussing terms of me investing in a high-end production PC. And it's gonna be a lot. Because if I'm gonna get it, I'm going all in. So
that's why I just kicked out the cash. I just decided to go ahead and get the 5K Max. That was just the best thing for me.
Right. And
I'm about to upgrade the RAM too, because I mean I think your editing game is tight, man. You done came a long way. I know it was bad before, but it's just you changed it up and it's good. I give props what props would do.
Yeah.
You tearing it down right now. That editing game is tight, man. You got to switch all the way over. Get your computers all Mac, man. You'll love it. You won't want to go back to Windows.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you.
don't want to do it.
You know what's so funny is that when I edit on Final Cut Pro, I like it. But man, I done mastered Adobe Premiere Pro, and I mean, I got Adobe Premiere Pro down pack wedge. It might take me a longer time to edit now since I'm doing a lot of editing, but I'm so comfortable with Adobe Premiere Pro that when I go to Final Cut Pro, sometimes I get a little lost because I like to do so many edits, so at this point, I'm more comfortable with Adobe Premiere Pro, and I could probably go to all Mac, and I might do that, but I don't know. I'm on the fence. But look, I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the iPhone for a second. The question is, would Android users switch to Apple? And I think this is what Apple trying to do. Obviously, we hearing a lot of little snippets about the new iPhone, but we really don't know. I mean, we really didn't know a lot about WWDC, and I mean, they came out full force. So if Apple, and I talked about this, the door is open. You got AR, VR. We already know this already. Apple got to bring the thunder. Like with this new iPhone, I mean, this has to be the iPhone to be all iPhones. And then with iOS 11, and they're still twerking it, and I think with iOS 11, I think this is going to be a win for Apple this year. Now, I don't know if a lot of Android people go switch to Apple, but you know how, like, with a lot of Android people always be throwing stuff in Apple people's face about my phone can do this and your phone can't do that? It's going to be reverse with Apple people say, well, at least I can do AR. Where your Project Tango at, right? At least I can do VR, or where your Daydream at. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what's going to happen. It's going to flip the script of Apple people coming to Android and say, hey, guess what? I got AR. Let me show you this game I can do with AR. Oh, and guess what? I got a VR. Can you pop that OnePlus 5 in the VR headset? Oh, no, you can, huh? Oh, okay.
You think speaking of the iPhone, now really need because I know your phone probably ringing up, but your thoughts on the iPhone, the new iPhone. I think based on what I'm seeing from Samsung, I don't know that people are going to be too excited about the Note 8 because everybody's excited about the S8 Plus and the S8. So when Apple comes out with something, I think the Apple iPhone might be kind of intriguing, man. I'm actually a little excited about the new iPhone. And the Note, obviously, I'm going to get it. We buy all of the Notes.
Right.
I've been a Note user since day one. But I'm wondering how I'm going to feel about the Note versus my iPhone 8 or X or whatever it's going to be called. I don't know if people are going to be as excited or enthusiastic about the Note like they're going to be about that new iPhone, because for Apple, this will probably be the biggest hardware change that they've ever made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think Apple they did good at WWDC, like you said, but I think once the iPhone hits, they might be able to steal some Android users, but not a lot. But you think people are going to be excited about the Note 8 like they will the iPhone 8?
You know what? I talked about this. Listen to this scenario, and I'm quite sure that people in the Apple boardroom might have talked about this. Could you imagine Tim Cook, after talk about the iPhone, come on stage and we got one more thing? And they come out with a limited edition iPhone, and all of a sudden they pull out a stylus. Oh my goodness!
It's possible.
Is it possible?
The new iPad on the A10X. I think it's a beast.
Absolutely.
So why wouldn't it?
Could you imagine? Because think about this. Look at what's going on. iPads is nothing but pros now. There's no more Airs, right? That means they got pens going on. They got a pencil. So why not the pencil go down to an iPhone? See, I'm seeing just the logic. I'm looking at how Apple's switching gears here. They went from the iPad Air to iPad Pro, and then the iPad Air discontinued. Now all the iPad Pros have pencil support. You have to bring that same technology to an iPhone, but you can't have a big pencil, so you have to have a stylus, right? So I'm looking at it like, wow, can this be the year that you got one more big thing. Can this be the year that Apple pop out a stylus out of an iPhone and say, hey, call
Do
it
you
what?
think it'll be able to compete with the Note line though? That's the Note line is shutting it down. For me personally, the Note line is the top phone for any kind of productivity besides BlackBerry. You know how I feel. Forget everybody.
Yeah.
You say what you want to say. BlackBerry is top dog for productivity, and that's just what my personal use. I respect. I'm a Note user too, but BlackBerry for sure. But if Apple brings out the pencil and makes it compatible with the iPhone and being like a mini version, like you said, like a small pencil, they're gonna sell it for $69. We already know that.
Right.
It's not gonna be cheap, and you know it's gonna definitely run better than I hate to say it, but it's probably gonna run better than Android.
Right, yeah, because
Android
they control
is so
it.
fragmented. It's not a bad thing, you know, like a shot at Android, but we both know. Everybody on the stream knows iOS runs better than Android overall, pretty much overall. If Apple does that, man, you might be on something. They might be shutting the game down, man. If they come with that, I'm gonna ring you up and like, yo, you called it.
Hey, and the reason why I'm saying that is because after WWDC, I felt something after watching WWDC that Apple felt in control. They mopped the floor with Microsoft, and then they mopped the floor with Android. They even talked about them, right? I mean, they came out with 120 hertz iPad Pro. Right, I mean, wow, right? I mean, they came out with a powerful iPad Pro. I mean, now you're in the second generation of iPads with a pencil. Now it has to come down to the iPhone. Now you have a big iPhone. We're hearing that the new iPhone is gonna be about 6 inches because it's gonna be bezel-less. So I'm looking at, okay, all right, Apple, what are we doing here? It's so hush hush, and you know, the leaks that we heard from the iPhone, obviously Apple leaked that stuff out. You know, they want to change. They want to change the narrative because all the tech reviewers are drooling over that new iPhone. I mean, they even had the guy picture while he was having a doggone. Obviously, that had to been like, you know. I mean, you know. I mean, ain't no way in the world that he would be showing his face. You know, and so. Yeah. I'm thinking that okay, cool. Apple did that to kind of change the narrative. And then that may be the iPhone 7S, 7S Plus. But we've been hearing a third version, but we don't know how it look. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We don't know how it look.
That's you got me hyped. I'm getting hyped this later now. I still haven't been to the gym yet, man. I'm about to go to the gym right now. I'm gonna keep watching, but I'm gonna go to the gym.
All right, I'm gonna let you go, man. We're gonna be able to sit up here talking.
Taking my call, man.
No problem. I appreciate you calling in.
Yes, sir. Y'all, everybody in the stream, man. Y'all have a good time. I'm jumping back in the chat.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Peace. All right. So that's Jay Will in the building, guys. And look, hey, I'm speculating this type of stuff. But man, I mean, what if we get an iPhone with a pen, iPencil, whatever it's called, right? Man, I mean, you're looking at something that might change the game. They're already then slam Android with the fragmentation and talk about what under 20% of Android devices running the latest operating system, right? Then they come out with all these computers, iMacs and all this stuff like that, right? So they went after Microsoft in that aspect. Now they always going after Android, and now we got this 10-year anniversary, all this hoopla, and I might be wrong. But it's all this hoopla, everything about this new iPhone. Boom! We got the keynote addresses coming real soon, guys. And I've been talking about it. I've been hyped about it. I was very impressed with WWDC. We was on this stream, and we was like, wow, what did we see? I liked it. I was impressed. I think that you know, it could change the game. I hope Apple won't wait another year, 2 years to do it. I think this is the year. Apple got the momentum. Let them do it. Then they came out with VR and AR at the same time. They got the momentum. I think they can do it. They're still going to sell 70 million of them regardless if they come out with a pencil or not. But still, I mean, they're gonna bring the thunder. Hopefully, you know, iOS 11 looks very promising. I like the direction of iOS 11. I've seen some of the cleaner things with iOS 11 with all the videos I done saw. People is reporting that iOS 11 on the iPad is sweet and it's smooth as butter, even though we on the second beta, I believe. So hey, listen, let's see what it's all about. Let me get into you guys' comments. I'm watching this from a new iPad Pro, 12.9 inch, 120 hertz, and it's amazing. Timothy in the building. Hey, the refresh rate is A1. All right, Big House Production in the building. Awesome call-in. Yes, that was an awesome call-in. How much do folks really use a stylist? I use a stylist every day, all day. I got many videos about the Note. I mean, let me tell you something. A lot of people ask me the question of what's my daily driver. Now, I'm reviewing the U11 and the Stylo 3 Plus, right? My daily driver is a Galaxy Note 5. My daily driver is a Galaxy Note 5. It's because I use the pen every day, all day. I've actually showed people a lot of things that you can do with the pen, and I show a lot of advanced stuff that a lot of people didn't know what you can do with the pen, and I like the direction that the Note series. I love the Note series without a doubt. The Note series to me is in a class of its own. And I think when I talked about the Stylo, which I'm working on my final review with the Stylo 3, impressed me. It does. It very much impressed me because unlike a lot of devices, the Note is one of those devices that I really do like. And when you got a Galaxy Note and you can run Windows 10 on it, I like to show this off, man. A lot of people say, oh my God, there you go, showing off the stuff on the, listen, when you can run Windows 10 on the Galaxy Note, and I actually showed this on another device, by the way, but I like to run Windows 10 on my Note, and they're like, people be like, it's too small, man. Look, the palm rejection and all the hype about the Galaxy Note, man, is awesome. I like to show people that, by the way. But yeah, man, I think I like the Note. The Note is a device that when you pull the S Pen out, it's a totally different aspect. When you pull that S Pen out, it becomes a different subject. Let me. I like, listen. When you talk about a Note, then you get into my territory. I done made countless of videos about the Note, man. And I used to make when the Note 7 debacle happened, everybody was making videos about Galaxy Note alternatives. And I'm sitting myself scratching my head like, how could the LG V20 be a Galaxy Note alternative if it don't have a pen? The purpose of a Galaxy Note is the pen, hardware, software, intertwined. That's what this is all about. I've made so many countless videos about the editing stuff that you could do with the pen. And I know Mr. Chicago is in the building. I know he's going to say what he's going to say. But I've made, God, on this YouTube channel, I got over 1,000 videos on YouTube. And I could tell you at least 30 of them is about the Note 5. It's a lot of videos that I made, detailed videos. I just recently did videos between the Stylo 3 Plus and the Note 5. Check that out. A lot of people is amazed on some of the stuff that they had no idea that the Galaxy Note can do. And I like to show off the Note. Listen, I don't get paid by Samsung. I am not a Samsung Knight, but I call it how I see it. I really do. I call it how I see it. And for some strange reason, a lot of things that I do with the palm rejection, and this is one of the reasons that I'm concerned about the aspect ratio of the Galaxy Note 8. And it has me concerned. But when you got stuff that you could do on the Note that you can't do on no other device, it's one of those things that you be like, wait a minute, Easy. You actually did all this on the Note? Yes. See this stuff here? This is the stuff I do on the Note. Different colors, highlighting and everything. Put my palm on the screen and I can type away, right? This is the type of stuff I do on my Note. Right? Look at that. Right? This is notes that I take. This is stuff I do every day, by the way. All right. When I was in college, they got special features, especially I was in math. When I was doing college math. All right. Pie graphs and everything. The Galaxy Note, you could do a circle. You know how you do a circle and it's kind of fuzzy. You trying to do a pie graph? Well, the Galaxy Note already got software that will fix it for you, right? If I do a pie graph, it'll fix your dimensions for you automatically. Also, when I was listening to my professor giving a lecture, right? You can record I was recording my professor doing a lecture, and I was taking notes at the same time as I was recording my professor. When I get back home, I listen to my professor, and then the notes all of a sudden start popping up as I did them, as I was listening to my professor. That's powerful. As I was taking notes while my professor was talking, and then when I go back and I listen to it, my lecture on my phone with my headphones on, all my notes started appearing as I wrote them the same Pacific time at the same time that the lecture was going on. That's powerful, man. That is powerful. Very powerful. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably the only one that changed tips. You know, like the Galaxy Note come with all those tips. People are like, what the hell all these tips for? I've actually changed tips. That's how much I use the Galaxy Note. And I could go on and on about stuff that you can do on the Galaxy Note that you cannot do on no phone. Listen, when you talk about phones, right? When you talk about phones, that's one thing. But when you talk about a Galaxy Note, it's a totally different class. I've been saying this for a very long time, that the Galaxy Note is in a class of its own. This here and this here is two different devices. Understand this. This here and this here, shout out to my Project 13, just uploaded a video. This phone and this phone is two different phones. They do two different things. Now the Stylo, shouts out to the Stylo, that mimic the Note features here, right? I got a video about that. Let's see. Here we go. Shouts out to the Stylo. Shouts out. Oh no, this is the U11. Somebody say that this is the U Ultra. No, this is the U11. This is the U11, and this is the U Ultra. Ah, Lord. Before I talk about that, let me tell you something. I like phones. I like beautiful phones. I really do like beautiful phones. I really do like beautiful phones. But when you got phones that look this beautiful, you got to listen. Let me tell you something. Oh my God, this is pure awesomeness. I never thought in my lifetime. And listen, if you guys been knowing about phones as long as I've been knowing about phones, I never thought I'd see something like this. I never thought that I'd see a phone so gorgeous, so beautiful. Oh my God. Whew, I digest. All right, so let me get back into what I was saying. Put that back in there. All right, so the Stylo 3 try to compete with the Galaxy Note. Now I got videos about this, right? And you know what's so funny? A lot of people don't know that it's almost copied and pasted from the Galaxy Note to the Stylo 3, right? Make sure we got our mods in the building, guys. Let's go and take care of the mods. All my mods in the building, guys. Let's go and take care. See, when I do YouTube, guys, when I do YouTube, you always go have one person that sit behind a computer that does this. Cowardly. If you ever see him in the streets, he go buckle up like a chick. Don't worry, I got him. Booyah. All right, I got him. All right, so let's get back into it, right? So the Stylo try to do the same thing as the Galaxy Note, right? A lot of people say, man, you crazy. So I'm going to give you a real quick feature on the copy and paste. You pull out the S Pen on the Galaxy Note, right? You can write on the screen, right? You can write on screen, all screen writing. That's what that's called. All screen writing on the Galaxy Note. Guess what? The Stylo does the same thing. All screen writing. Look at that. All screen writing on this device too. So you got all screen writing on the Stylo 3, right? Crazy, huh? A lot of people like, you what? I ain't never saw that. All right, so let me show you something else real quick. Get out of here. When you pull the S Pen out on the Note, you get a menu, right? Look, same menu that you always get. You guys that got Notes, y'all know about that. Well, the Stylo does the same thing, right? The Stylo does the same thing. When you pull a pen out, there you go. You get a menu too, right? Now the pen, the Stylo pen and the Note pen, two different pens. Trust me, two different pens. But you got same functionality. I mean, the names are different, like Action Memo and stuff like that, right? Things are different, but you do got Action Memo. You do have pop-up menu, like there it is. See that? And you could move it around. Let me get out of that. See, yep, see? Action Memo on the Galaxy Note is yellow. This is white. All right, so you got, I mean, listen, I made videos about both of these devices, man. And I'm like, I didn't know that this device can do that. And this device has a lot of functionality. And it's really copied and paste from the Note. Let me get into you guys' comments here. Even though the phone probably already in the masses, listen, yeah, LG tried to copy since the Optimus G Pro. J Will goes through this crap too, Eric. Yeah, you know what? One thing about it is, on this YouTube channel, just like it happened, like when I bust over a certain amount of subscribers, right? And you know, they come here with their 5 minutes of fame. You know, 5 minutes of fame. You go have one person go come in with their 5 minutes of fame. One thing about it is, we're not gonna entertain them. We ain't gonna we gonna just block them. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what, it's like this, man. They come here, you know, they type in stupid stuff. Man, tell your mama that. Don't tell me that. You see what I'm saying? Why don't you tell everything that you type in about me? Go tell your moms that. All right, here we go. That is the Stylo 3 Plus. Yes, Stylo 3 Plus. I've got a lot of videos about the Stylo 3 Plus. I got it going against the Galaxy Note 5. It is very intriguing. All the deep secrets about the Note, I talked about with the Stylo. From Action Memo. Think about this, right? It's crazy. It's crazy if you're a Galaxy Note fan, right? From Action Memo to Smart Select, Action Memo, Smart Select, Screen Write, S Note. You see those 4 applications? These 4 applications is copied and paste on the Stylo. It works the same way. I am so serious. Now, the Stylo does not have palm rejection, right? But the Stylo costs $200. The Galaxy series costs upper tiers of $800. So you got a big price difference. And you know what? I talked about this, and I'm going to talk about this in my final review of the Stylo 3. What's wrong with LG, man? Somebody got to explain this to me like I'm a 2-year-old. Why, LG? Somebody got to explain this to me. Why you don't put no muscle behind this phone? Right? Why you don't put no muscle behind this phone? I mean, listen, I understand that you don't want to go against the Note, but when you talk about a person that's on a budget, that do want to get work done, that do want a Note device, you talk about a Stylo, right? Because if you can't afford this, then this is your other alternative. See, I did not know about the Stylo back in 2016 when they was all talking about Note replacements, right? And I'm saying to myself, no wonder why the Stylo crowd is out there. I mean, that is a hit. This phone is a hidden gem. Man, you gotta be kidding me, right? I mean, think about this. Y'all gonna call me crazy. Y'all gonna call me crazy, right? I would sit up here and tell you that the Stylo 3 has more features than the LG G6. It has all the note features. It works very well. I got videos to prove it. I'm saying to myself, now wait a minute. You talk about optimization? Oh my God. And you know what? What's missing from the note? Poof! Look at that. You gotta be kidding me, LG. LG, if anybody, any representative from LG watch this stream, you gotta be kidding me, LG. Put some marketing and muscle behind your Stylo. Make your Stylo your main device. Don't worry about this V20 crap. This your V20 right here. Man, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, listen, you know what's so funny about it? The phone flies. Man, the phone ain't like it's... I did a gaming review with this phone and it played Asphalt 8 and all the high-end games with no problem. And look at the... Listen, you gotta watch the gaming review. I started at 100%. I did 20 minutes of gaming and I dropped 2% battery life and it played all the games. No hiccup, no stuttering, no nothing. LG, you gotta be kidding me. You got a hidden gem right here. You got a hidden gem right here, and you listen. All you got to do, give me a little more premium back, give me a little more premium device, give me a little more premium stylus, give me a little more premium back, give me a little more premium stylus. Put a little more muscle behind it. You know, give me 4 gigs of RAM. I don't care if you give me 820, 821. I don't care. Put a little muscle behind it. Listen, it's $200. Charge me $400. I'm good with that. Charge me $400. That's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, 821 processor, 4 gigs of RAM. Take care of the stylus. Give me a little premium device. Booyah! There you go, man. Listen. I review a lot of phones, guys. I review a lot of phones, right? And I'm saying to myself, this is one of the more budget phones besides the ZTE. What that other 6-inch phone I did, right? The $99 phone, right? That was a phone that like blew me away because it cost $99. It was a 6-inch phone, very good fingerprint scanner. It was a good phone, but very low specs. It was good for the $99. The Z Max Pro, right? And here we got a Stylo 3, and it's a very capable device. I mean, granted that the specs is not that great. The benchmark tests are not that great, but man, the optimization, and look how fast this thing flies, man. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me here, right? It ain't like you go get lag in this, and I mean, you ain't getting no lag in this. And I mean, look at that, man. You just press the button and fingerprint scanner, boom. Somebody from LG, please, wake up. Stylo. That's your hidden secret. This your gem right here. Wake up. All right. Hey, I talk about it because I've been using it. I'm saying to myself, if you don't know the specs, let's say you don't know that it got a 435 processor, 2 gigs of RAM, 1080p screen, 32 gigs of internal storage, complemented by the SD card, right? If you didn't know that, you would say, damn, this phone's light, it's fast. Oh my God, I mean, what's the deal? Like, for real? I am so serious about that. All right, here we go. Storage and RAM. Yes, it's 32 gigs of internal storage, and all the bells and whistles. 32 gigs of internal storage, you know, I mean, you got to think a 16 or 13 megapixel camera. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, this is a promising device. All right, here we go. Stylo started out as a budget phone, so I think they're afraid to tick off their customers. You know what? That may be the case. That may be the case that they want to stay within the $200 price range, right? So with the $200 price range, they really can't give you no more than what they can give you. I understand that, but man, I mean, I mean, come on, LG. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't mind paying just a little tad more, because guess what? Everybody's not going to buy a Galaxy Note 8. We know that the Galaxy Note 8 going to be upper tiers of $800 to $1,000. We know this already, right? but people still want to try to get that same functionality. And I think that's where this device comes in at, right? I think this device comes in at that. I want to say what's up to everybody. They need to hit that lottery to buy both phones. $2,000 for 2 phones is a lot of money. Yes, the ZMAX Pro Big House Production. I was thinking the same thing about the Stylo upgrade and killed the game. Right. Shout out to the gamer in the building. Is the LG Stylo 3 Plus good? I have plenty of videos about this phone. Plenty of videos about this phone. Please check it out. I got this phone going against the Note 5. You will be shocked when you see the stuff that this phone could do compared to the Note 5. All right. So check that out. Put a pin in the V30. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got something. And all you got to do is copy and paste. Copy and paste the Stylo software to the V30 with the muscle behind it. You got the stylus support. You already got something here that could be king supreme. All I'm saying is LG. You know, I understand that LG trying to go out with the G6 and, you know, the dual cameras, coming out with the beautiful body style. But this is features. This is features. This is features. You know what I'm saying? This is features. And I can tell you that which carrier has the Stylo 3 Plus. Now, the Stylo 3 Plus is on Cricket and Boost Mobile and T-Mobile, okay? I believe it's on. But this is the T-Mobile variant. This is the new variant, not the one with the 720p screen, 16 gigs of storage. This is the newest variant. See, they did this. It was crazy that they did this. They came out with 2 variants. They came out with a Stylo 3 that, and all of a sudden they come out with Stylo 3 Plus. And it was the T-Mobile up-spec variant of the device. That's what everybody wanted. So I don't understand. Just couldn't understand why they did that. Let's see. Do you agree that they have bigger gold mines? Or are they waiting on a tape? I don't know. Let's see. Really enjoying the stream. Thank you. Thank you, Tanner. Yes, put a pin in the V. I'm reading some of y'all guys' comments as I go along here. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I want to see something here. Right. All right. So, yeah. And look, thank y'all guys very much for coming aboard. You know, hey, on this YouTube channel, guys, we talk tech. We talk anything. We talk about a lot of stuff here. What's up with you, Jason, in the building? I think that V30 idea is a great one. You know what? I think the V30 idea that we talking about on the stream is great. And I'm just like, I'm just wondering, like, okay, so who comes up with these ideas and say, okay, we're hearing the V30 will not have, the V30 will not have a secondary display. All right. Now, one of the things that made the V10 and the V20 a unique device is the secondary display. Now we hear rumors that it will not have a secondary display. All right. So I don't know what's going on with the V30. We hearing rumors about that. I'm not sure, but I hope that you know. Obviously, we hearing rumors that they won't have a removable battery and they won't have a secondary display. Now, I don't know. I think they're gonna go in with the IP68 certified. They're gonna go with the glass bag. You know how they had the V series is the military grade series or whatever. I'm not sure. So, you know, with all in all, I think that's what it's gonna be about. All right. So, Lewis talking about the Pixel 2. Now, we've seen rumors of the Pixel 2. And I said this in one of my Telegram groups that I think the Pixel 2 is going to be a gorgeous, beautiful device. No more of that ugly shell that we got from the Pixel 1. I think Google said, you know what? Nah, man, we're going to get to a central phone. We can't come out with no ugly phone. So now I think they're going to go all in. What we've been seeing about the Pixel with 17:9 aspect ratio, it's going to have the muscle behind it, 835, 4 gigs of RAM, you know, stock Android, right? But the design looks good. Design, hey, shouts out to the design. So we're going to see that in the up-and-coming devices, hopefully very, very soon as we get into Pixel season. All right. They need to update the specs and just drop a great phone for everyone. And that's what I'm saying. Like the Pixel, I think that's what they go do. Let's see. I see they need the specs. Let's see. Yes, if the V30 had a secondary display on it, it need to be useful. You know what? I agree. I actually like the V30, and I got a V30 somewhere around here. V30 is over there. I don't have the V30 with me here. Oh yeah, I do got the V30. All right, so I do got the V30. All right, so I'm sorry, the V20. So I do got the V20. All right, so when you look at the V20, all right, and let me see if I got any juice. I do got juice. All right, so let me go and boot up the V20. I think what they're gonna do with the V20 is make it look like the G6. And here we go. I got the G6. All right, so we got the G6 and the V20, and I think what LG is going for, they want the V30 to look like this. Like, so you're looking at this and this aspect ratio, kind of, you know, the small with the big screen with the small aspect ratio. So I'm about to crash. Yeah. All right. So my device is turning off on me. But yeah, I think they go want the V30 to look like the G6. All right. So we have to wait and see, guys. We're gonna wait and see what it's all about. It's coming up very soon, guys. Trust me. This tech game is exhausting sometimes. Very exhausting. Very, very exhausting. And I hope once September and October and November come, we gonna have all the phones out for the end of the year. And all we gonna do is sit back and we gonna just have fun talking about phones. But the rumors, oh my God, the rumors. Then we gonna be talking about next year, right? January. You got all the conventions and stuff in January. So it's all new phones coming out, guys. So we gonna be, believe it or not, we gonna be going into 2018. We got the convention in January. We got all new phones, and then come the Galaxy S9, and we gonna be doing this all over again. We've heard that the Mate 10. There was rumors that the Mate 10 is coming. So, and it's supposed to be edge-to-edge screen, all the bells and whistles, carrying 960, 6 gigs of RAM, 4 gigs of RAM, however they do it. But it's supposed to be, supposed to be all the bells and whistles. So we waiting on the Mate 10. So yes, let's see. The Central phone hasn't been seen. Nah, the Central phone is like MIA right now. Has you seen anything on the Zenfone 4, rumored to have a 5,000 milliamp battery? You know what? I'm still waiting on the Zenfone 3 AR. Now, I've seen the Zenfone 3 Zoom. Now, you know what? I'm going to review that device because we've been talking about camera after camera after camera, and I've heard that camera is good. Think about this. They got a camera out there that might be King Supreme. Ain't nobody reviewing it. I ain't gonna say ain't nobody. I've seen some reviews on it, but we got the Zenfone Zoom out there with these great cameras on it. That's all the keynote address. They focus on the camera. This device was all about the cameras. So I'm gonna get this phone for review, guys, so I can put it to the test. Let's put it to the test. Yes, CES, which I will be in attendance. Let me tell you guys something, right? I'm going to CES. It's going to be epic. All you're going to see on your timeline is Easy Computer Solutions, guys. I'm going to be recording my butt off. I'm going to be there for three or four days, all right? I'm going to be down there recording my butt off. Y'all guys going to see Easy Computer Solutions all over y'all timeline because I'm going to CES. And as promised, I'm going to all 4 days. I got the major package. I don't care. I want to be at everything. My face gonna be on everything in that show. So y'all guys gonna have full coverage of I don't care what kind of device it is. If it's tech, it's gonna be on this channel. So join me, guys, as we have fun and at CES this January, because Easy Computer Solutions will be on deck. I'm gonna be representing. That's right, the NO, baby. All right. Here we go. 2018 for, oh my God, let me tell you something nice. when you say 2018 prices, I talked about this. See, I talked about this in 2016, and I'm gonna continue to talk about this throughout the year. That I talked about this. I said, guys, in 2017, you're gonna see some astronomical prices, and it came true. It's true. I'm not an oracle, all right? We got an oracle. I got an oracle. You guys got an oracle, and I'm not a fortune teller. But I seen the trend of devices going up. When I saw the Pixel coming out at a high price point, I knew that this was the era that everything gonna go up to the roof. Now, it ain't over with yet. We got iPhones and we got the Galaxy Note and we got the Pickle 2. And you best believe if the Pickle 1 was that price, the Pickle 2 will be that price or higher. We already got rumor that the Note will be expensive. So, yes, over the $1,000 price point. Matter of fact, guys, we already got phones that's over $1,000 as we speak. But the $1,000 price point will probably be the norm. Now we're getting into 2018. I think they're going to test the market a little bit. We've been talking about foldable displays for a very long time. I believe that we probably get introduced to a foldable display in 2018. Now, it won't be cheap. It won't be cheap. I'm going to tell you right now, it won't be cheap. And so if they come out with a foldable display, guys, whether or not it's Samsung, which Lenovo, because they showcased a foldable display. Also, Samsung showcased a foldable display like 4 years ago. So I think we will see something in the foldable display department come in 2018. Now, and that's the case. When we talking about prices for phones, guys, the prices for phones are going to go up big time. I think the prices, so you're going to have two kinds of things that's going on. This is my prediction. You're going to have the elite phones, the phones for the elitists. Not saying it's going to be better. Think about this. Some will say that they're going to be flagships. Some they going to say they for the elites. But the price will be for the elites. Not saying it's going to be better, but it's going to be for the elites. Then you're going to have the mid-tiers, the OnePluses, right? But those OnePluses is going to beat those elite phones. And then you're going to have the budget phones. The budget phones are going to be like the Honors, right? But the Honors are good. You see what I'm saying? So I think we will see a shift in the way things going to be coming 2018. So I'm not sure. Let me get into your guys' comments. The Zenfone 4 is out. Wow, I didn't know that. I'm looking forward to it. Shouts out to we got Abraham in the building. Yes, yeah, he did kill the stream last week. He was nice. Yeah, that was epic. All right, let's see. Frank, why can't LG or any phone makers up the specs and hardware on the stylus phone and stay within the budget price? You know what? I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. I for the last 30 minutes I was talking about the stylo phone, and I got plenty of videos about it. And I was saying, please, LG, can somebody in the boardroom say, excuse me, President of Electronics, we already have a phone that can go toe-to-toe with the bad boys. And it's called a stylo. Let's put a little muscle behind it. And let's put a little body on it. And let's market the damn thing. And let's get it out there. Right? And let's do it. We already got the software. Software is already on it. We already got it. We already got the pen. Let's improve it. Let's market it. And let's sell it. Obviously, the G6, we heard that the G6, they damn near calling it a flop now because it ain't selling, which is a great phone. So guess what? This not working. The V30 go come out at the high price point. That may not work. But they got this hidden community that's called the stylo community. I didn't even look. Shouts out to that community. When I dropped the first video of the stylos, I didn't even know those folks. They came in droves. Like, wow, the Stylo 3, man. I got the Stylo 2. I got the Stylo 3. I'm like, really? I didn't know those folks that came out in droves. And they support this channel. And I didn't know that. But they do have a hidden gem, which is in the stylo. I agree with you. All right. I think LG could do it, but make it more affordable. And like I said, think about this: the Stylo 3 Plus cost $200 off contract. I'm talking like 220. Just go in there and pay for it and walk out the door like 220, 230. Wow, right? Put a little muscle behind it. Put a 821 on it. Sell it for $449. Give us a better pen. Give us a little better body and sell it, man. If you want to keep it at 1080p, you know what? At the $400 price point, hey, look. I don't know. Or if you want to be the big dog, slap a Quad HD screen on it. Handle your business. Sell it. Hey, let's see what it's all about. You can't do nothing but try. Or just come out with a Stylo 3 Pro. Test the market. Let's see. Come out with a Pro series. You got Stylo 3, come out with Stylo 3 Pro. They always like to put Pro behind the name anyway, right? Just come out with a Stylo 3 Pro. Ain't no LG. See, I'm giving you all these ideas. Call me. All right? You want to know LG. If you watching this stream, if you watching this replay, LG, you like, man, this guy onto something. Call me. Hit me up in the comments. All right. Let's see. Oh God, man, we almost at the top of the hour. See, shout out to the people that does streams, right? One of the comments that I've heard this week was, they don't know how you do it, Easy. You do 3 live streams a week and then you drop videos almost every other day. How you do it? And you do a live stream by yourself. I say, yeah. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you didn't see a live stream until you saw my New Year's Eve stream that I do. The New Year's Eve stream that I do is it kind of remind me of a Flossie Carter stream. It goes on and on and on. Now he does very long streams. You can watch a Flossie Carter stream. Shouts out to Flossie, man. I watch the streams a lot. Go watch a Flossie Carter stream. Go take your nap. Come back and get up fresh. And he's still rocking and rolling. So, so that's a good thing about the Flossie Carter streams, man. You know, you could go out to dinner with the Oracle, come back, and Flossie Carter still be streaming on the Sunday night stream. So yeah, it'd be nice. Here we go. The reason the G6 didn't sell well is because they released the phone right when the S8 came out. And that may be the case because obviously, Samsung put some heavy duty marketing behind it. Don't get me wrong. I think LG did a lot of marketing on social media. Everywhere I looked at, I seen LG spots all over Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram and stuff like that. So I did see a lot of LG marketing on social media. I did not see until recently. I think I saw maybe one commercial, but Samsung got the marketing power, man. They go get on there. They gonna be everywhere you turn around. You gonna see Samsung. I mean, you gonna see it on TV. You gonna see it on big events. You gonna see it on award shows. You gonna see it everywhere. It's like but then when the new iPhone come out, right? You gonna see Apple commercials and Apple gonna be everywhere, man. So when you talk about marketing power, and if you keep seeing something over and over and over like Samsung does with the Galaxy S8, when you see the Galaxy S8, what the first thing, man, I gotta go check this Galaxy S8 at. Oh, I can go get it at Best Buy. I go to all my carriers. I can touch it. I can play around with it and buy it. If I don't like it, I can return it. I think that's the thing about what happens when you got full marketing. All right, here we go. Let's see, Big House Production. Let's see, break me off a piece of that check. Oh, let's see, cut the check. Oh, y'all talk about how much the phone's gonna be. Yeah, it sounds like a plan. But guys, we almost at the top of the hour. I always try to do these streams. I've been doing them for about 2 hours, so they don't be that long. So y'all guys can always go back and watch a replay and go from there. Look, every Wednesday, guys, I'm gonna do a call-in show, so y'all guys are able to call in and voice your opinion about tech and anything in between, what you like and don't like about tech. I want to say shouts out to TJ called in, shouts out to Lewis, shouts out to Jay Will that called in, and that's what I'm talking about. So all my Wednesday streams, guys, gonna be about you guys, and we gonna get into it. We gonna talk about it, all the latest and greatest and hot product and everything in between. So we about to get on out of here now. I dropped a video yesterday. I'm dropping a promo video on this YouTube channel today. I got to. So I'm dropping a promo video today. But I do got a nice video in my VIP section. Link is down in the description below. And it's a hot video. I kind of poke fun a little bit at the OnePlus. So that's going to be, it's epic. I like it. I've been working hard on it. It took me about 3 days to make this video, but it's all about fun and entertaining. So check it out. I talked about the Honor 8. I did my 1-year review of the Honor 8, and phenomenal device, man. I've been working with the Honor 8 for a long time. I didn't know it's been a year, so I put together my 1 year review with the Honor 8. It's a very epic video. Y'all guys know I go to the extreme, and this video is entertaining. That's all I can tell you. And I did poke fun at OnePlus. So it's fun. It's funny. Y'all go sit up there and giggle. Some OnePlus fans might get upset. It's all about entertaining, guys. Listen, it's all about fun, man. One of the things that I used to always say on this YouTube channel, why people, fanboys, fangirls, or whatever, it's just the phone. That's all it is. It's just a phone. So sometimes you can't get caught up in your skin and get your panties in the wire. It's because when somebody talk bad about a phone that you have. Okay, if you got the phone and you like it, hey, it's all good, man. And if you get upset with people talking about your phone, just remember one thing. It's just a phone. Anytime you get upset about anybody that's talking about your favorite device, just say to yourself, it's just a phone. That's it. That's it. It's just a phone. It's not putting no money in your pocket, right? Matter of fact, you got to pay for it. You got to pay for coverage. You got to pay for SD cards. You got to pay for screen protectors. You got to pay for cases. It's just a phone, guys and ladies. So when you see people make videos, whether or not I'm making videos or somebody else making videos, and you don't like it, just sit back and say, it's just a phone. Don't get into comments about, you don't know what you're talking about. My phone is the best thing since sliced bread. No, it's not. It's not. I promise you, your phone is not the best phone since sliced bread. But you are entitled to think that. There's nothing wrong with you thinking that you got the best phone. But don't make everybody else believe that your phone is the best phone and no other phone is better than your phone, because that's not true. Your phone may be good in certain aspects, but overall it's not the best phone. And again, it's just a phone. I understand this. When I got into this tech industry and this tech game doing YouTube, I never had no idea that people get upset over a fake funeral video, an entertaining funeral video. I could never believe that. When I first did my first funeral video, I laughed at it and I thought it was funny. People really got in their skin about it, and I don't understand. It's just a phone, folks. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand why people get in their feelings about it. I mean, the thing about it, it's a phone today, and in about another week or two, ain't nobody gonna talk about your phone. We're gonna be all going to the next thing. And you're gonna be sitting there, see, I told him I had the best phone. See, I told him I'm gonna stand and tell him about my phone. It's just a phone, man. Why people get caught up in their feelings about a phone? A phone that you done paid $800 for. So what if somebody dog your phone out? So what? And who cares? If you got it, you like it, then there it is. I never could understand that for people, man. I got shell shocked myself, by the way. I know Jay Will told me about this, and Flossie Carter told me about this and everything. And it's easy, man. You crazy, man. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning, man. People go crazy over phones, man. I didn't even know how people go crazy over a phone, man. I'm saying to myself, man, which one you want, man? Pick one. I got plenty of them. It's just a phone, folks. I got a casket for it. You want, listen, put it in a casket because it's just a phone. Yes. I mean, one of the things that I sit up here and I talk about on the stream is that people really get their feeling. And look, and let me tell you one thing before I get out of here, right? I started my YouTube channel 2.5 years ago. I've been like this since I had 1 subscriber. When I was doing live streams, I think I had 1 person watching this live stream. And I continued to do it every week, even though I didn't have nobody watching my streams. I continued to push hard. I continued to do what I have to do. I never, ever changed the way I do my live streams or me being me. I've always been me. I never changed. So for people to make comments and say, oh, easy. Now you done got a little big now. You didn't lay up there and change. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know me better than that. I don't play those games. One of the things that I do on this YouTube channel is be real. It's all about truth and justice, no fluff, no passes. And one thing I'm going to tell you on this channel, if you go back and you look at my live streams 2.5 years ago, I'm the same person. Only thing I do is get smarter and I get better. Why would I not get better? You see this channel excel. You don't want me to stay the same thing. If you believe that since my channel is going upper, then I'm changing, then that's your prerogative, not mine. I'm here to grow. I'm not here to stay the same. So you will see progress on this channel. When I started my YouTube channel, I had an overhead camera talking about technology. Right? Now you see my face. That's called change. That's a good change. That's called progress. For people that don't understand that, please consult with one of your college professors or maybe your parents, maybe your mentor, maybe somebody that could tell you that in life you need to change for the better. That's what I did on this YouTube channel. I changed for the better. Some people, if you don't agree with that, if you don't like that I changed for the better, it's a button that's called unsubscribe. It's got 1,000 YouTube channels out there that you can watch. I don't know if they do 3 live streams a week. I'm not sure. But they got a lot of YouTubers out there. I'm not the only one. You do not have to watch this channel. When you watch this channel, it's all about truth and justice. No fluff, no passes. I do not change for nobody. I've been an independent YouTuber since the beginning, and I will remain an independent YouTuber. And ain't nothing changed about me. I've always spoke my mind. I always tell it like it is. And y'all guys know that. I ain't never fluffed nothing. I ain't never passed nothing. I don't play that crap on Easy Computer Solutions. Y'all know that already. So, I could tell you that when you speak in the wild about me, or if you talk in the wild behind my back, just remember one thing. Easy right here. 3 days a week. Holla at your boy. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Thank y'all guys very much for coming down the stream, guys. And I always try to keep it mostly positive. But you know, sometimes, man, oh, Easy got to do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all very much. I will see y'all Saturday. I will be back Saturday, not Friday, guys. I will be back Saturday. Thank you very much, guys. And if you want to see that hot video that I got, the link is down in the description, guys. Thank y'all, guys. I will see y'all Saturday.